A wedding day will be remembered for all the joy it brings, a day of love and happiness, of vows and wedding rings, a day of new beginnings, learning what love truly means. Your wedding day is just the start of many hopes and dreams.
I'd like to thank you and welcome you to the celebration of the marriage of my most beautiful and loving daughter, Laura, and my new son-in-law, Jimmy. Where do I begin? I could tell you that I'm the proudest dad on the planet, but then everybody knows that already. So I thought I maybe could tell you why. It didn't seem to matter what was going on, but Laura had at least to try it out. There was a school choir, music lessons, drama, mountaineering. Well, mountaineering's maybe pushing it a wee bit. She managed to open each of the drawers on a chest of drawers in her bedroom when she was about 3 and started to climb up. As she got higher, the whole lot toppled over, thankfully against a window and a radiator that stopped the thing falling on her head. But she was caught up with her legs in the top drawer, hanging upside down, giggling and laughing about the fun that she'd had. We had holidays, Cyprus, Crete, all over the place. I remember once in Cyprus, in Crete, big family hotel, bunch of kids running around like bungees in the evening. However, my school teacher here got them all rounded up, and we had the best evening's entertainment every single night of the week for a fortnight. With singing, dancing, choirs, unbelievable. So I think all this organising in our early life and taking charge of the situation, there was only one profession that was calling for Laura, and that was as a school teacher. And I think from what I'm hearing, she's turned out to be absolutely fantastic and superb. I know how lucky I was all these years ago to have met Laura's mum, Shirley. We would have been married 40 years ago, come next month. And my biggest and only regret today is that your mum couldn't be with us to fuss over everyone. In her absence, however, I can thank all the ladies who have helped fill the massive gap. As I said earlier, I feel like the most important man in the world because only she can call me Dad. Well now, what can I say about the other half of this union? My new son-in-law, Jamie. When I started to put this story together, I was quite surprised to realise that we had so many things in common. The main thing, of course, is our love and affection of Laura. Laura first introduced Shirley and I to Jamie when he was in college in Cooper. And as I've come to get to know him over the years, he's always been very caring and loving for Laura. He's shown me that he's hard-working and quietly determined to make things work for their future together. even despite some very difficult and unseen challenges in the early part of his career. So well done.
Jamie and Laura, as a seal of the vows you are about to make, will you join both hands and with your promises bind yourselves to each other as husband and wife? I, Jamie.
I, Jamie.
Declare my love for you, Laura.
Declare my love for you, Laura.
And give myself.
And give myself.
To you as your husband.
To you as your husband.
To laugh with you in joy.
To laugh with you in joy.
Grieve with you in sorrow.
Grieve with you in sorrow.
Grow with you in love.
Grow with you in love.
To be faithful to you alone.
To be faithful to you alone.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we shall both live.
I, Laura.
I, Laura.
Declare my love for you, Jamie.
Declare my love for you, Jamie.
And give myself.
And give myself.
To you as your wife.
To you as your wife.
To laugh with you in joy.
To laugh with you in joy.
Grieve with you in sorrow.
Grieve with you in sorrow.
Grow with you in love.
Grow with you in love.
To be faithful to you alone.
To be faithful to you alone.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Jamie and Laura, you have declared your love for each other before God and your family and friends. You have pledged that you will live together in Christian marriage, in the words of your promises, and in the symbolism of the joining of hands and the giving of rings. I therefore proclaim that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations, you may kiss your bride. Come on, everyone.
So on behalf of my wife and I would just like to thank you all so much for coming. We couldn't have done it without you. It was so important for our close family and friends to be here, so thank you so much for coming.
First of all, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Stephen Kelman, or Kelman for short, which many people have asked who's Stephen this weekend. And I'm honoured to stand here today as Jamie's best man on this special day for him and his new wife Laura. So I'd like to thank Jamie for actually asking me to be a part of this day. I've known Jamie now for over 20 years and have the privilege of calling him one of my best friends through that time. So speaking of Laura, I know how happy you make Jamie, and the two of you are a total perfect match for each other, and we've known that since the day you guys met in 2010. And I think everybody here can probably totally agree with me when I say how incredible Laura looks on her wedding day. That being said, on the last 3 occasions that I've seen Jamie, he's been wearing a dress. On his stag do in Berlin, on his home stag do playing golf, and even last week doing jazzercise. So I'm almost surprised that it's not Jamie in the wedding dress today. So with that being said, it gives me great pleasure to ask everyone to be upstanding as we raise our glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Ramage. I wish you all the happiness in the world for your future together. Mr. and Mrs. Ramage. Cheers.
The ring is a symbol of the commitment which binds these two together. There are 2 rings because there are 2 people, each to make a contribution to the life of the other and to their new life together.
Laura,
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a token.
as a token
Of all that we have promised.
of all that we have promised,
And all that we will share.
that all we will share.
Jamie,
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a token.
as a token
Of all that we have promised.
of all that we have promised
And all that we will share.
and all that we will share.
Jamie and Laura, as the two of you come into this marriage, uniting you as husband and wife, and as you this day affirm your faith and love for one another, I would ask you always remember to cherish each other as special and unique individuals, that you respect the thoughts, ideas, and suggestions of one another, as from this day forward you shall be each other's home, comfort, and refuge, your marriage strengthened by your love and respect.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, I would like to invite you to raise a glass and toast the new Mr. and Mrs. Ramage, Laura and Jamie. Laura and Jamie.